Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and guess what? I'm back. I'm here with today's edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. I had a lot of fun on my cruise, but honestly, I missed all of you guys, and I needed to catch up on what the heck is going on. So let's hop right into it. Love During Lockup premiered last night, guys. I will be going live later on today, Saturday, 420. Happy 420, everybody. Probably around 9 o'clock or so to get into last night's episode. I think this season is going to be a good one. Now, if you haven't checked it out already, Mary Pants did a post with all of the cast members and a little synopsis of what their stories about. So if you haven't checked out Mary Pants' post, please do, because according to my poll, 83% of you guys will be watching this season. So don't forget, I will be going live every Saturday, probably around 9 o'clock or so, to recap each episode. Now, Andrew and Candace, I was watching them last night, and they remind me of a couple of couples I could think of off the top of my head, but I'll get into it during my recap. And Candace is the only cast member I have been able to find on social media so far. So this is Candace's Instagram. And Starcasm has already wrote an article about them. Check this out. There's a huge spoiler in this Starcasm article about Candace and Andrew, whether they're still together. I'll give you a hint. Put your fingers in your ears if you don't want to hear this. They aren't. But check out the Starcasm article. And yeah, Candace and Andrew are sticking out to me so far. So I'll be getting into that later on. Lamar gets his case dismissed. Okay. And I am so happy for Lamar because apparently his civil rights were violated. And he got himself a good attorney. He's getting everything dismissed, everything dropped, justice being served. Santiba is doing a family search on her father's side of the family. Okay. Santiba put this up on the gram. A lot of people do not know this about me, but I have never met my father. I've never seen a picture of him, nothing. He took off quick. Although my mom is amazing and did a wonderful job raising me, there has always been a part of me that wonders, where did I get my brown eyes? My mother has blue. And what about the tan olive skin I have? So many unanswered questions. Anyways, I had purchased an Ancestors DNA kit a couple of years ago, got the results, and found a ton of people on my parent one side, my father. I never reached out to any of them. Maybe it wasn't the time. Fast forward to now, after posting that childhood photo of me and my cousin, I realize I'm not getting any younger and it's time to find my father. Santiba, I wish you all the best in your search. Here's a Mikey update and happy birthday to Mike. So Mike has been doing really well since he's been out of prison. He got a full-time job. He got a truck. His living situation seems to be stable. Him and Chelsea are still together. And, I'm happy for him. I always liked Mike, never had anything against him. If you haven't checked out my interview with Mike, please do. It was a great interview, and I wish Mike all the best and happy birthday. Congratulations to Dalton are in order. Dalton and his girl are engaged. And I also interviewed Dalton, and it was a very interesting, eye-opening interview in, consideration of some of the things that have been thrown at him and some of the charges that he faced with domestic violence against Haley. It was a really interesting interview. I asked him all the hard questions, and for his part, he answered them. So if you haven't checked out my interview with Dalton, please do. Now, I have to get into this Taylor, Earl, Alyssa mess. It's a shit show. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. It's a shit show. And it is 420, so I have to light up for this one. So you guys know that I love Taylor to death. I really, really do. And I was really happy to see this in the beginning of my vacation. Taylor posted this, and I said, holy shit, Taylor got herself a new dude. I am so happy she got herself a new guy, and she could get Earl out of her life once and for all. And seeing Bobby in the comments telling people just to be happy for her. These photos are cute. You're looking happy. Good for you. It warms my heart. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Taylor got herself a new dude. Her and Bobby are on civil terms again because, as you guys may or may not know, her and Bobby were at each other's throats. I covered this in a previous Word on the Street before I went on vacation. And the whole situation, had me sad. But seeing this, I was like, whoa, okay, things are getting better. Earl, he's still facing charges of tampering with a motor vehicle in the first degree and a fraudulent use of credit card debit device. His court date has been put off until June. He's still with Alyssa. Okay. I'm like, oh, some things haven't changed while I was gone. And like I said, his next court date is May 9th. And I see these pictures of Taylor. She's looking so beautiful, glowing. I'm like, oh, things are getting better for Taylor. She says here she was waiting in line for a Jesse Murph concert in Columbia, Missouri, and taking a selfie and got photobombed by a stranger. And then I saw this picture, and that's it. My heart was shattered into pieces. I was like, damn it, Taylor. I thought that you might have had gotten rid of this situation by now with Earl and Alyssa. But I guess it's not. And unfortunately, from what I understand, word on the street, Taylor is allowing this to go on with Alyssa and Earl in her house because she needs childcare. Don't know if this is necessarily true or not. This is what I hear, word on the street. She needs childcare. As you guys may or may not know, she got herself a good job at the post office. And because she feels like her childcare options are limited, she puts up with this Earl Alyssa situation. Don't know why she was going to a fucking concert with them. But yeah, she's hanging out with Earl and Alyssa, and it just makes me really, really sad. Really, really sad. Now, one thing that doesn't make me sad, it actually makes me cringe, and I really wish they would get the fuck off my social media feed, is Monique versus Angel. I think they're up to round 2,397 or something by now. But Angel has been going on and on for the past couple of days on how Monique doesn't give it up. Okay. Monique is stalking her. She just wants to be left alone. She posted this picture that she says is Monique without a filter. I mean, I found it pretty funny. I got a hearty chuckle out of it. But honestly, all this word salad from Angel is giving me a headache. Okay. And it's like, aren't you supposed to be writing a movie or something or working on some scripts? I mean, apparently you have the Untold Tales, a Masterminds trilogy coming out to Tubi any day now. Shouldn't you be concentrating on your movie projects or something? I mean, all the word salad, girl, giving me a headache. Now, this is something that caught my eye that I was like, what in the actual fuck is going on? Jade, as in last season, Jade, if you guys remember her from Love During Lockup, the one that's with Chris, Yeah. Anyway, Jade is attacking Emma from Prison Brides. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? But one of my followers sent me this story. It's from Jade's story. It's I guess it's one of Emma's stories that she screenshot, and she wrote, if you follow Emma Bradford, be aware she is the biggest drama starter within the PW community. Imagine spreading a rumor saying I called your man's prison and getting your visits taken away. What? I work 2 jobs, have 10 animals. I care, oh wait, 10 animals I care for, and you think I care enough about you to call your man's prison. Okay, the last time I checked, Jade was living off of Chris's money, but now she has 2 jobs. Okay, 10 animals, and she doesn't have time. Bitch, I have bigger enemies than you. You just want to be relevant. In my honest opinion, I think Emma is more relevant than Jade at this point because Emma was just on TV. But that's just my opinion. And we all know what I say about opinions. Anyway, no one cares about you and your show at Prison Brides was boring as fuck. Once again, in my opinion, I didn't think Prison Brides was boring as fuck. Emma, for her part, hasn't responded to Jade as far as I know. I just got back yesterday. I could be wrong, but I checked her stories and she's living her life with Kurt. Now, apparently, there is this Prison Brides Unfiltered account that basically I would consider it a troll account, and it's dedicated to trolling Emma. Okay, they posted this to their story today. Any ding dong out there believing Jamal's innocent? As you see, Gabriella's here, and Gabriella and Emma are really, really close. So I could see this troll account branching out to make fun of Gabriella too. And then they posted this picture of Emma, I guess from one of her lives. And it says 2 p.m. here. Emma's in bed as usual with her neck rose and wiggly tooth. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. on a Saturday. If girl wants to be in bed, hey, why the hell not? Now, moving on. Shane and Jessica. Shane says, be thankful for another day. Good or bad, you're breathing, you're blessed. And I agree. And you guys know I have a soft heart for Jessica's adorable son. And he stole her phone to take a selfie. Now, I want to call this section Money, Money Everywhere. And, where the hell is my... Okay, just saying. So, we have Moneybags Mandy, okay? I heard that her and Maurice might have had a fight. They might have broken up. I highly doubt it, okay? But we have Moneybag Mandy saying she's a cute BBW, okay? And we have Deontay and Addie. Apparently, they're still together. Kind of surprised that when I got back from my cruise that they're still together. But hey, more power to them. So anyway, we have Moneybag Mandy here on the left, holding a stack of money, okay? She says they call me Rubber Band Mandy. And then on the right, we have Deontay's girlfriend, Addie, with a stack of money to her ear. And I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, who the heck does this remind me of? Now, stacks of money with rubber bands around them. That reminded me of Cece. And this is a picture from Starcasm's article. Thank you so much. Deontay's ex Cece was showing off money and had rubber bands around stacks of money. And then I remember this picture of Tia, okay, flashing money. I know it's a little blurry, but... And then I remembered what was going off in my head when I saw Deontay's girl with that money to her ear. If you guys watch 90 Day Fiancé, this is Molly's current man, Okay, he goes by the nickname Prison Kingpin, and he did a video for his TikTok where he was talking into a stack of money. Okay, so money everywhere, but unfortunately, I don't have a stack. Heather gets supervised visits with her baby, which I could just, that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so Heather and Xavier with their son, and he is so fucking cute, is all I have to say. Now, Heather is as usual, rambling on and on about religion, and she says, I hate to rely on others for anything. Freedom and independence are what everyone desires. Don't make people believe they like to be taken care of or they aren't worthy of their own. What's your impact? I don't know, Heather. You tell me. What's your impact? Moka's interview, part 2. And I was so looking forward to this. So Lord Lucan, okay, he hooked up with Moka because Moka wanted to finish the interview that was interrupted by him shooting a man on live. But, he contacted Lord Lucan and said, I have unfinished business. Now, the interview, for the most of it, okay, was just Moka talking crap, trying to save face, and basically talking in circles, okay? Now, Lord Lucan, I just want to give him a shout out. He let Moka talk himself into basically a hole and then brought on Nikki Leonard, who is Lendor Convoy's friend. Lendor Convoy is the person that Moka shot live on part 1 of his interview with Lord Lucan. Okay, and Nikki is also the administrator of the Facebook group, and I interviewed Nikki and 2 other victims of Moka a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't checked out that interview, please do. But when Nikki came on, that's it. It was on fire, and Moka saw his way out. Just as I predicted, he saw his way out and hung up like a coward. So I want to give Lord Lucan a shout out. Thank you so much for bringing me up on the panel so we could discuss a bit of, this story that's been going on for the past year. I've been working with these ladies and I got to interview them a couple of weeks ago. So if you haven't checked out my interview, Moka is a Scammer Part 4, The Women Speak, please do. Now, before I wrap up, I just want to throw some miscellaneous updates in. Latisha, I love this, okay? She did something for AlphaMagazine.com, which shows her resilient spirit, okay? And how she empowers herself and is just basically the backbone of strength, okay? For her family, for her company. I'm going to put the link in my description box. Please, if you have a moment, check it out. Now, Tish is here with her husband and her daughter, and hopefully she will be reunited with him in person, as in he will be coming home soon, hopefully. And we have good old Renika hanging out and showing love to her younger fans. Apparently, Red has a song dropping soon. So, hey, more power to you, Red. I hope, your rap career is very successful. And we have Joy's adorable son, Sway. Okay. And I bet you he is the king of the playground with those good looks. We have Glorietta and we have Kayla then and now. And I don't think she was ugly back then either. We have Tiffany hanging out with her man. We have Jonna, drink full, waist snatched. Tyrese, you were not one ugly kid, okay? Stop it. We have Cam wishing his grandmother and little sister happy birthday. And of course, you don't see Cam without his best buddy, Charlie. Quaylon is wishing his friend happy birthday. And he says, my transitioning since being home has been kicking my ass on God. But one thing about Q, I always shake back. A different problem for the opposition. Now, before I let you guys go, just want to share a couple of pictures from my vacation. This is my son, my husband, and I in Puerto Rico. These are some beautiful views from the island of Antigua. And finally, I just want to shout out Johnny from Norwegian Cruise Lines. Every day when we came into our room, there was a cute towel animal, including this monkey that I had to take a picture of. So I just want to say, if you're letting my posts bother you, it's crazy because I be on here trolling sometimes, most of the times. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Hit that like button. Share my video with a friend or 10. Please join me for my live for Love During Lockup. And I'll see you next time, guys. I'm so happy to be back. Bye.